Listen to the audiobook, The Last Liar, by Oxford Reading University, Level B2.
Part 2. You will find Part 1 in the description and on our channel.
No, Elias said. Not today. He put the device away. We received a report. Someone said you asked them a question that made them uncomfortable. What question? Elias's eyes did not leave hers. You asked, "Do you ever miss lying?" Mara held her face still. That had been a mistake. She had said it to a co-worker in a quiet room, trying to sound playful. The co-worker had gone pale. In a world where lying was gone, even the idea of it felt like touching something dirty. Mara gave a small laugh. It was a joke. Elias tilted his head. People don't joke about that. They do, Mara said. Sometimes, when they're tired. He studied her again, and Mara felt the strange pressure of being seen too closely. She had lived in shadows, but Elias looked like a man who could find cracks in stone. Then quietly he said, "There's something I can't read in you." Mara's stomach tightened. Elias continued, "It might be training, it might be trauma, but it's missing." Missing? A clear signal. He said, "Most people are loud to me. Their truth moves like a light. Yours is flat." Mara swallowed. "Is that a crime?" "No," he said, "but it makes you interesting." Those words should have scared her. Instead, they warmed her in a way she hated, because no one had called her interesting in a long time. People called her helpful, quiet, normal, safe. Elias stepped back toward the door. "I'm not here to threaten you, Mara. You already did," she said. Elias paused. "I know, and I'm sorry." He looked down the hallway, then back at her. "We're watching people who search the old archives, not because they're guilty, because they're curious. And curiosity is the start of a lot of trouble." Mara's voice came out small. "So what do you want from me?" Elias's eyes softened just a little. "The truth," he said. Mara almost laughed again, but this time it would have been real. "The truth is," she said slowly, "I'm tired of living in a world where every word is a test." Elias watched her mouth as she spoke. He looked like he wanted to believe her. He said, "If you ever feel unsafe, contact me." Mara blinked. "Why would I contact the man who came to my door?" Elias's answer was simple. "Because I'm the man who will come anyway," he said. "And I would rather come when you ask." Then he left. Mara closed the door and leaned her forehead against it. Her hands shook. Elias had not arrested her. He had not threatened her with prison. But he had done something worse. He had noticed her. That night, Mara could not sleep. She lay in the dark, listening to the city. In the distance, a train hummed. Somewhere, someone laughed. The world sounded safe. The seal had made it safe, people said. But Mara knew a secret truth. Safety was not the same as goodness. 2 days later, Elias sent her a message through the official network. Not a summons, not an order. A request, coffee, public place, 15 minutes, just talk. Mara stared at it for a long time. Her fingers hovered over the screen. If she refused, he would become suspicious. If she accepted, she would be walking into the open, where his eyes could cut her apart. And yet part of her wanted to go. Not because she trusted him, because she wanted to see what it felt like to speak with someone who lived inside truth, the way other people lived inside air. She typed back, "Fine." Then she added a second word, without thinking. "When?" The word "when" was a small rope she threw into the dark. Elias replied almost immediately. "Tonight, 8. Mara turned the screen off and sat very still. She told herself she was doing this to survive, to stay in control, to learn what Elias really knew. But deep inside, another thought rose, quiet and dangerous. He can destroy me, and still, she wanted to see him again. Outside, the city was silent. Then Mara heard something in the hallway. A soft step. She moved to the peephole and looked out. A figure stood there for a moment, watching her door. Not Elias, someone else. Then the person disappeared into the dark. Mara's heart beat faster. She was no longer invisible. She went back to the table and stared at her phone. The message was still there. Tonight. 8. Mara could refuse. She could run. But it was too late for simple choices. She typed one word. Okay. She put on her coat. Because she was going to meet Elias, and because she had a feeling someone else might be watching that meeting too.
Share this video with a friend who is learning English. We have a lot of awesome videos like this. Check this one out.